are you at on that LABC house?
Cabinets are hopefully about done. And then we can put them in and get the plumber back to finish, and then we can be done.
Electrician causing any issues still?
Oh, I suppose I need to get him back to hang on a couple things. Every day he causes me an issue somehow, even if he's not around.
They changed them
It's supposed to roll out.
tonight sometime.
I hope so. I'm sick of it.
What is that?
My brother lives in Rapid City.
Oh, yeah?
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really bad out there.
I wouldn't have left the house today. I think if I lived in Rapid, I'd just stayed home. Okay. All right. Are there any additions to the agenda?
No addition.
Make a motion to approve the agenda?
Second.
Okay, motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. We will open up the public hearing for conditional use permit at 401 South Elm Street.
Commissioners, this conditional use permit is for an in-home daycare. You see in your packets, the application, floor plan, the inspection, so on and so forth. Bear with me here a moment. Everything seems to be in order. Kyle inspected the property as is required by our ordinances. At this point, they're only going to be using the basement for the actual provision of daycare, though they will be using the kitchen upstairs for meals. We've kind of verified egress windows in the basement, so everything's good there. No real concerns. The applicant is here tonight to speak in favor of the project or of the application. I recommend you open the floor for public comment.
We will open the floor for public comment at 7:01 p.m.
Anything to add?
Just state your name and address, please.
I'm Amber, and I'm planner up in home daycare at 401 Elm Street called Sunflower Home Daycare. I do have another copy of my kitchen for the floor plan as well.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't do it because my computer was not cooperating, so.
Okay. I'll add this to the file. If anybody wants to see the main floor plan of the kitchen. Any questions for the applicant?
I think we need it. I was at like 4 daycares here in town, and then there's a center as well. And I put my Facebook page out there, and I've gotten numbers of calls like over and over and over again. Oh my goodness, this is just taking off faster than I thought it was. But I used to live in Two Falls, and I've always wanted to do daycare, just never had the space to do it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna move to Lennox and find the perfect home, and downstairs, and then we do kitchen upstairs, and the perfect place for it. So I thought that my dream come true. So, yeah.
Anybody got any questions?
So you're open right now, is that right?
What's that?
Are you open right now?
No, I'm not going out until obviously the kids are all taken care of. Once this gets taken care of, and then hopefully start on Monday. So, the 22nd. So, and I only have one little boy that's starting with me for January if the obviously we get paid and January 22nd. January 1st, but December 22nd would be my official day open. So, yeah.
So with the fence will be installed in the spring, so nothing will be outside until then, I'm guessing.
Yep. And then there'll be a fenced in yard. I have, scheduled for March 22nd, I believe. And also I get a playground up there as well. So March 22nd will be when there's a fence in the yard. So right now, it's kind of too cold to put up one right now. So, but that's the plan for March 22nd. So.
I'm making a motion to approve the conditional use permit at 401 South Elm Street.
Second.
Okay, got a motion and a second. Any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, motion carries. Thank you.
Good to go.
Awesome, great, awesome. And I just kind of hang out or?
Yeah, whatever you can.
Okay, I
But
did.
you don't have to.
Well, my kids are Troy Valley, so
Oh,
I
okay.
have been with them there for the Woodland tournament for the triangle.
Yep.
So, yeah, I can hang out. Thank you guys.
Thank you. Do we, I can just leave it open for the next one?
Yeah, you don't have to
Okay.
close, just keep it open. We got 3 public hearings, so you're.
All right,
fine.
we will move on to 220 East Fifth.
Commissioners, this is a conditional use permit for a house at 220 East Fifth Avenue. This is for they're gonna be used as a short-term rental, so Airbnb. The only thing that we need to receive yet is proof of sales tax license. That's something that usually goes through either Airbnb or VRBO, depends on which one they're using. So we'll make sure we get that yet. But overall, everything seems to comply with the requirements of the zoning ordinance. As far as I know, the applicant is not here tonight, but I recommend opening for any public comment.
Is there any public comment?
Mr. Chairman, I wanted to add too, you'll notice in your packets, you're issuing written findings on each of these. That's something that we have not done in the past, we should have been doing. So
Okay.
that's something that's new, but that's included on each of these.
I did notice that. And I thought, oh, this is nice.
It is.
Yeah, it is. So with your motions, I recommend adding to issue the written findings if you could. You don't have to amend the last one. Any questions on that one?
Yeah, the only thing I could think of is if there needed to be more parking potentially, but looks like there's plenty of parking with their driveway.
There is.
Whatnot, so-
Some of it's gravel, it's been gravel and it'll remain gravel unless they decide to pave it. Off-street parking at this location has never really been much of a concern. They've typically had quite a few vehicles parked there when they lived there, and they don't live there anymore, they've moved, so.
What triggers the gravel to pavement?
Any improvement.
A building permit? That trigger it?
Yeah, they would need a permit in some cases, not every case. If it's a parking pad, that's not, that's something, just pour the slab on.
Like if they were gonna add on to the garage or something.
Yeah.
Or if they poured sidewalk or something on the other side of the property, would that trigger?
Possibly. Generally, what we're looking at, if somebody's got a gravel driveway, gravel approach, something like that, we're not going to require them to change that until they make an attempt to upgrade something. So if they're gonna put in a new driveway and just leave that gravel, I wouldn't be real cool with that. That's your opportunity to come into compliance with the current existing ordinances. If they are maintaining gravel, that's fine. So if they're adding gravel to this spot every year or 2 years just to maintain what's there, that's generally fine. It's when they make an improvement. So if they wanted to go to crushed asphalt, then you can't do that, you'd have to pave it, you can't do anything else, so.
But the improvement would have to be associated with it, it wouldn't be something on the other side of the property or
Yeah, if
inside
you're
the house.
finishing your
It needs to be-
basement, you don't have to pour a driveway.
Right, it would be something associated with that.
Yeah, I just didn't know if like a building permit in any way, shape or form would force you to improve other parts of your property.
No, not generally. I don't know how you've seen that in other.
I'd say a garage addition would be the only thing I could
could see
Yeah.
for us to require.
Can you refresh my memory? Is the ordinance read or written in a way that it's any improvement, like pavement counts towards the total percentage, or is it just structures? Based on the size of the property? I'm trying to remember.
I don't think it addresses specifically what triggers it.
Okay,
It's more of a judgment call for the two of us, you know,
Yeah.
whether, you know, if that improvement is substantial enough to justify making a full improvement.
thank you.
So these written findings, do we verbally state something to add to those? Or how do the written findings?
No, so what you do is I'll recommend a motion to approve and issue the written findings. And so what we'll do is we'll simply issue those.
Okay.
My guess is, the chairman and I will sign those at the next meeting.
So like if there's
Include them in the minutes is what we'll do.
So if there's an item 10, do we verbally have to state we're adding, like with the, let's say approval, we have to add, you know, an item 10 to the list, or?
No.
Okay, it's just any notes or that we have.
If we would, yeah. And in a lot of cases, like I was looking at these written findings that we have to issue. If you look at most of our conditional use permits, I'd say over half of these don't even apply to the properties that we look at. Yeah, I mean, the screening and buffering on a daycare, what do you want to screen them from? You know, I just don't know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's a broad brush.
It
that
is.
Covers everything.
It is.
Any more discussion on 220 East Fifth Avenue?
Say as long as the sales tax or proof of sales tax. With that, a motion to approve the conditional use permit for 220 East Fifth Avenue.
And second, issue written findings.
And the written findings associated with it too.
Thank you. And Randy, you were second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, motion carries. We will move on to 128 North Academy Street.
Commissioners, this is a conditional use permit for a home occupation at 128 North Academy Street. Application and requirements, potential written findings are included in your packet. I've reviewed the application and met with the applicant. Public hearings provided for the public to speak in favor of or in opposition to the planned use. I recommend opening the hearing for supporters followed by opposition and recommend approval.
All right, let's open the floor.
Jacob Van Drill, 128 North Academy. I don't have much else to add.
Commissioners, you'll find on the application and the associated overhead view, the area we're talking about, or the detached garage and exterior parking areas.
Any questions for Mr. Van Driel?
Easy on Mr.
The item 6 on the written findings, that says will not be permitted to post signs, is that mainly like promotional or
Any sign.
any sign?
Yeah,
Okay.
nothing marketing that there's no, so what the ordinance says essentially is you can't, as a home occupation, you can't make it look as though, here's the business.
Yep,
So-
so hours, open, anything,
Right.
gotcha, okay, thank you.
So it's just a detached garage that's, I mean, is it like, since it's a home occupation, I mean, is it like used for work? Or is it like just another detached garage that's just used for personal work? or personal-
Another detached garage that's used to store materials.
Right, yeah. I would look at it very similarly to, how we were just talking about it. Mush, the building he's putting up. It's very similar in use and style.
I see.
It's not a pole barn, I mean, it's regular siding. It was built at the point, way back in the day, our ordinance said any exterior, or any accessory buildings had to be, no steel siding, no steel roofs, had to have regular lap siding, so on and so forth. So it's just like a regular garage.
I'd make a motion to approve the conditional use at 128 North Academy Street and issue the written findings.
Second.
Okay, you got a motion and a second. Any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thanks, Jacob. I will close public hearing at 7:15. We will go to the minutes from the October 23rd meeting. Did anybody have a chance?
Quick point of order, do you have to announce visitors to be heard, or do we just skip over that?
Oh, I didn't even see that one.
Thank you.
Are there any visitors to be heard on any other items? Seeing none, now we will go to the minutes from the October 23rd meeting.
Make a motion to approve the minutes from October 23rd.
Second. Got a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Kyle.
Construction updates, we're at 144 new permits as of Monday. Still the same for new construction homes at 16 this year, 13 commercial. Building permit values still kind of the same. Last year we had school addition, security bank, fireworks building. Heavily dominated the commercial side last year. And then we had more. We had all the multiplexes, the fourplexes as well for new construction residential.
I think those came in right at the end of the year, didn't they? Like November, December.
Yep. I anticipate new construction is gonna be similar this year for 2026. We might have a little more growth, but.
Yeah, I mean, most of that right now would be concentrated in the countryside. If we see movement, it's entirely possible we get development plans and everything ready to roll on either the Oakland addition or the Creekside addition on the west side of town, in which case I would anticipate seeing at least a few of those go up, but that could be mid to late summer, yeah, depending on what the engineering process looks like for those applicants.
Engineers take time.
For good reason.
Then on the code enforcement side, just been issuing courtesy notices for our snow on sidewalks. Any questions on my reports?
No, sir.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned. Alright. Get your Taco chocolates.